Your books on page number 112. We want to see the poem First Stanza by Edgar Guest. Look into the books. Is anybody happier because you passed his way? Does anyone remember that you spoke to him today? This day is almost over and its toiling time is through. Is there anyone to utter now a kindly word of you? So see, there are questions in the first line, second line and line number 4. When question is asked, the figure of speech is interrogation. Whenever a question is asked, the figure of speech is interrogation. So let us see what is the question in the first line. Is anybody happier because you passed his way? Now what often happens is you are going somewhere and from the other side your friend comes or somebody whom you know or somebody whom you don't know. You are walking, people come to you. What does the poet ask? Is anybody of them? Many people come around. बघा आपण चाललो, लोक खूप येत आहेत. Is there any person who is happier? See, happy and the comparative degree is happier, then happiest. So happier means he becomes more happy. His joy increases. So, is there any person who passes your way is more happy because of you? Means, have you given joy to someone? This is the question in the first line. Does anyone remember you that you spoke to him? Now, how can a person be happy? Happy means you give joy. And how is joy given? By a smile or by words. So the poet asks, do you spoke to him? This spoke means the past tense of speak. Speak, spoke, spoken. So did you speak to him? This day is almost over. Almost over means the day has passed and toiling time is through. This toiling time, the meaning is given on the left hand side. Time spent in hard physical work. To toil, this is the verb which means to work hard. Every man works hard physically the whole day. So this hard work is over. The day ends. Is there anyone to utter a kindly word of you? See, this speaking. Speaking means words. How should be these words? These words should give joy. First thing. And second, is there any person who remembers the kind words of you? How should be these words? These words should be kind, so kind that he utters the words. Utter म्हणजे उच्चारणे. And when will a man utter the word? When he will remember it. So simply, what does the poet want to say? Every day, the whole day, you meet many people. You should speak to them. You should talk with them. You should be kind enough. And they should remember you for your kind words in the evening. This is the first stanza. We go to the second stanza now. Did you give a cheerful greeting to the friend who came along, or a churlish sort of howdy and then vanish in the throng? Were you selfish, pure and simple as you rushed along the way, or is someone mighty grateful for a deed you did today? Did. See the difference here? Pronunciations. So, second stanza, the first line. Did you give a cheerful greeting? See, to greet म्हणजे अभिवादन करणे means to say hello, to say good morning. Do you say good morning like this? No, should not. How should you say? Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam. Excitedly. So, he uses the word cheerfully. So, did you greet your friend cheerfully, or did you give him churlish sort of howdy? This churlish, it means very rough. Churlish. And what is howdy? Howdy is just a काय रे कसा आहे काय रे. This is howdy in Marathi. Means this is word which you roughly, friendly but informally. Howdy is an informal, friendly greeting. So when somebody meets you, do you behave in a cheerful manner or do you behave in a rough manner? Were you selfish, pure and simple as you rush along? Just as is almost over. This is the phrase which is used in the first stanza, ज्याचा अर्थ आहे pass through. In the second stanza, we have this word vanishing and rushed along. Vanish म्हणजे disappear, नाहीसे होणे, and rush along निघून जाणे. या सगळ्या शब्दांचा अर्थ एकच आहे. So, your friends come to you. You understand that they want your help, but you are selfish. Selfish म्हणजे स्वार्थी. आपल्याला घाई असते, आपल्याला आपलं काही काम नसतं. So what do? You just pass. You neglect them. काय झालं? Your friends come. Sometimes you are cheerful, sometimes you are very rough. And then what do? You pass away. You rush along selfishly. Or is someone mighty grateful for a deed you did today? So the poet asked this question. Have you behaved in this way? Were you rough? Were you churlish? Or have you done something? Deed means work. So did you do something? Did you do any work, any deed for which your friend gratefully remembers you? Gratefully means thankfully. Don't confuse this great with this great. This great means mahan, motor, big. This great means respectfully, thankfully, respectfully. So, if you have done something good, then your friend will be remembering you. He will remember you gratefully in the evening. So this is the second stanza. Let us revise. You meet many friends or many people. How do you behave with them is important. Behave in a cheerful manner. Don't be rough. Do something so that they will thank you in the evening. Third stanza. Can you say tonight, in parting with the days, that sleeping fast, that you help a single brother of the many that you pass? So this is one question, 2 lines. These are including one question. Can you say that you have helped at least one person throughout the day? दिवसभरात एकाला तरी मदत केली आहे का? Is a single heart rejoicing over what you did or said? Does a man whose hopes were fading now with courage look ahead? So see, in the first two lines the question is asked, have you helped anyone? And in the third line he says, is there a single heart, means at least one person, one soul, one man. How was he? He was in despair. He was nervous. Because of your words or because of your deed. तुमचं बोलणं नाही तर तुमचं कृत्य, deed. Because of your deed, now he is hopeful. This is the opposite word of these two. He had no hopes. याचा अर्थ काय? निराश झाला. But now the man is hopeful. का? Because of your words or because of your help, because of your deeds. Last stanza. Did you waste the day or lose it? Was it well or sorely spent? See, very easy language. Did you waste the day? दिवस वाया घालवला? गमावला? Was it well? It was very good. Or it was sorely spent? Sorely means badly. How was the day spent? Was it badly spent? Interrogation. Did you leave a trail of kindness or a scar of discontent? See, when the day passes, we leave an impression. Leave. आपण मागे सोडून जातो. Leave. काय? Do you leave a trail of kindness? A trail means a way. A way of kindness. Or a scar of discontent. Discontent means dissatisfaction. The poet asks you, are you satisfied or are you dissatisfied? Because when you are kind to someone, you are satisfied. If you don't help anyone, if your behavior is not good, if you are selfish, then you are dissatisfied. And it is a scar. Scar means wound, zakham, व्रण. The scar of discontent, it remains. You don't help someone who needs your help. He won't speak to anyone. But what is the feeling in your heart? That feeling is of dissatisfaction. It does not easily go away like a scar. जसा scar permanent राहतो. Similarly, that discontent of that day will be with you. So in the third stanza, last stanza, the poet advises you, as you close your eyes in slumber, do you think that God would say, you have earned one more tomorrow by the work you did today? Here the poet comes back to the title itself. The poet says, when you approach sleep, means slumber. Slumber means sleep. As you close your eyes in slumber, do you think God would say that tomorrow should be granted to you? Have you earned your tomorrow? When you go, what does man do when man goes to bed? He doesn't sleep very quickly. There is some time between you and the sleep. झोपायच्या आधी पटकन झोपत नाही माणूस, थोडा विचार करतो. So what should be your thought in your mind? I have helped someone. I spoke to someone nicely. My good words will console someone. I have the satisfaction of helping someone. If this is so, then God, you have every right, adhikar, that God will give you another day, that is tomorrow. God will grant you one more day to live. काय त्याचा अर्थ आहे? God will grant you, give you another day to live. जगण्याचा हक्क आहे आपल्याला आणि एक दिवस अजून उद्याचा बक्षीस मिळेल. So this is how the poem ends. In the next part, we shall see the figures of speech. But before that, you just do your homework. What is the rhyme scheme of these stanzas? Is the rhyme scheme regular or it is irregular?